Here is our champion for the WSOB 14 Cheetah Championship, EJ Tackett.
How you doing?
EJ, title number 20. Put that into perspective for us.
Well, the first thing I'm going to have to do is revise my statement. I thought I was going to tie Chris Barnes, which I already was. I'm actually tying Tommy Jones, so we'll have to, clear that one up. But either way, both great players. It's crazy. It's crazy to etch your name next to guys that are iconic in the sport. People that I grew up watching. Tommy's definitely one that he's about 13, 14 years older than me. So, I watched him from the first time he came on tour, and it was like 2001 or something. So, it's an incredible feeling.
For this season, with the runner-up, you bowled in more than half the title matches. You might even add to that tomorrow. Just describe how you just keep coming back to these title matches time and time again throughout the year.
I've just bowled well. I've given myself a lot of opportunities, and I've been able to capitalize on them. Where in the past I really haven't done a great job at doing that, and this year's for some reason been a little bit different. And I hope it continues to do the same thing, and I keep putting myself in that position to have a chance to win.
You've had having one of the more dominant seasons in recent memory, and you just keep saying I've been bowling well. Does that just sum it up right there?
I think so. It's never really been a mental part of the game, and I don't think it's ever really been a physical thing. It's just everything is coming together, and things are full steam ahead and operating well. So just gotta try to keep doing that same thing, and get through tomorrow and try to add another one of these to the trophy case, and then look forward to Thursday. I actually get Wednesday off, so it's gonna be nice. I wish I was bowling Wednesday, but I'm looking forward to Thursday, the 12 games of match play for the World Championships.
You're saying full steam ahead, dominated that title match. What did you find that BJ wasn't able to find in 10 frames?
Well, it looked like BJ was seeing a lot of over-under, and a lot of times, and I've been through it 100 times myself, where you just a little bit of nerves, and you just rolling it a little bit different than maybe you did all week. I did that a couple of times in the first game, got away with them, and was able to finish out the match and win, and then got a lot more comfortable in that title match. So I think being able to bowl that game and get through it and go into that title match with a little more confidence in what my ball was doing on the lane really helped in the shot making.
They say every life experience is a learning experience, and yesterday was a tough one for you, a USA versus the world. But it sounds like some of the stuff you learned yesterday from that loss really came into play today with adjusting to the lanes and making things happen out there to get you to the championship. What certain things did you pick up on yesterday during lane play that kind of helped you out today with the Cheetah?
Well, I think anytime you can get some matches or some shots under the lights on the pair more than once, it definitely helps your psyche, your just being in the environment. So it definitely I drew from that, just being out there and throwing shots on the pair, and I'm glad I was able to be a part of that USA versus the world, because I truly think it helped me a lot today.
You're going to be bowling again tomorrow night on Scorpion, 2-seed again. What can you take away from tonight that you can add to that?
I mean, obviously loads of confidence, knowing that I bowled a good game the first game I came out, and then bowled an even better one after that. So just try to come in and apply that, pay attention to what the guys are doing in front of me, because it's always really, really important. And I think I came in today with a good game plan when I got to the pair, saw the pair well, and was able to execute after that. So that's exactly what I have to do tomorrow, and hopefully I can show up and do that.
This is your 10th straight day of World Series of Bowling, Championship Bowling. How are you keeping your mind fresh? I mean, the legs, and obviously it's a loser to keep fresh with being in bowling shape and everything you do. How do you keep the mind fresh where it's not getting that fry and burnout after 10 straight days of competition?
Yeah, well, actually the USA versus the world was, I think, good in that regard, because we bowled so many games leading up to those 2 days. In those 2 days, we had a shorter time frame in the bowling center, and less bowling than we did the previous 6. So having those helped where I was able to stay out here throwing some shots, but not have to be grinding like we did for 6 days in a row. So that it really did help. And then today, obviously having pretty much the whole day until about 3 p.m. to show up at the bowling center. That helped as well, not having to get up early and just kind of do your thing. I actually laid in bed for quite some time this morning. I took full advantage of the time that I had.
Mark Roth won 8 times in 1978. You can conceivably catch him this season. That would be historic. What does that potential mean to you?
Yeah, I mean it's incredible to win that many times in a season. The closest I've been to that was in 2017. I won 4 times and finished second 3 times. So I was in 7 title matches, and that's one of the best seasons I've ever had in my career. Up to this year. This year I've been in 5, able to win 4 of them. So I'm only halfway to that, and there's only so many events left to bowl. So. Is it possible? Yes. Probably not. But I'm going to give it my all and give it my best and try to catch it.
Rich Rovito from Milwaukee Magazine here. What do you think of the crowds, the reception you guys have gotten here over the last 10 days or so?
Oh, it's amazing. I think the crowd here in Milwaukee is awesome. Like we've talked about before, I made my first TV show here on that same pair of lanes 10 years ago, and the crowd was awesome then, and they turn up every evening block when everyone's off of work and can come in. The bowling center was pretty much full every single day, so I can't thank everybody enough for coming out, supporting the PBA, supporting the players, supporting the bowling centers. I love going to cities and places that the people actually turn up and care that we're in town.
And you talked about the mental aspect of all of this and a little bit about the physical aspect, but I don't think maybe to the casual fan, no one, I don't think, appreciates the physical demands that the sport places on you. How do you keep up with it? Do you deal with the injuries? How do you keep yourself in physical condition?
Yeah, fortunately for me, I haven't really had any injuries per se. You always have nagging stuff that happens just about every single week, and you take a couple of days off and then you're okay. But I've been fortunate. I'm only 30, so I know at some point in my career something's gonna give out, but for the time being everything's pretty good. I think the biggest key for bowlers is flexibility. I think if you can stay limber and loose and keep, you don't have to be a lineman, right? You don't have to be super big and strong, and I think I'm proof of that. But doing like more aerobic type things and lightweight with a lot of reps, I think that is really the way bowlers should go, because it's so much repetition. And if someone like myself was to bulk up on muscle, I think it would really affect how I play the game. So I've never wanted to do that. So it's always, work on your core, work on your legs, having a strong base and being stable is really a key components, I think.
So you made your first show on these pair of lanes, and you just won number 20 on these pair of lanes. What would you tell the kid who made his first career show there if you talked to him?
I think the only thing I would tell myself back then would be learn a little more patience. I knew I had the ability to win, and it was a matter of doing it. But you can start pressing, start getting a little impatient, and thinking it should have happened already. It was I think about 2.5 years I was on tour before I got my first win. But I think if I could have been a little bit more patient and learned a little bit more early on from the TV shows that I was on, I might be standing here today with maybe more titles than I have. We don't know, but that's probably what I would tell myself. And then I would tell myself, hey, in 10 years you're going to have 20, and I probably would have told myself, yeah, okay.
just want to grab you off.
Sounds good. EJ, thanks for your time. Appreciate it. I know Ed and Andrew are going to be keeping Easy Bowl open a little bit later tonight back home in Bluffton. Good luck tomorrow night. Watch EJ Tackett on the Scorpion Championship as well. Thanks for your time, EJ.
Thank you.